The internet is dominated by speculation about the price or value of the Pi network. Many people have speculated and some have dreamed about what the price should be. I produced a video in which I discussed the price of Pi being either $3.14, $31.40, or $314 for a single coin of Pi. In that video, I explained why I picked $314 for one Pi rather than speculating. Nevertheless, in this video, I will examine how cryptocurrencies build value and compare it to the Pi network. This will give a better idea of what the Pi network pricing might be. I'll also look at the indices that the network has been observing and using. I recommend that you avoid wasting time thinking about and searching for the price of Pi if you don't understand how cryptocurrency prices are calculated. If you believe you already know this and that watching the video would be a waste of time, you can stop it or skip it. If you are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and watch the previous videos I have done regarding this topic. Without further hesitation, sit back, get yourself a cup of coffee, and let's get started. Given that cryptocurrency is often unpredictable, you may be wondering what makes it value. Cryptocurrencies are not typically supported by a central authority in the same way that fiat currencies or other government-sanctioned mediums of trade are. Government support may boost consumer confidence in the value of a currency and give a large spender and collector of the money. However, because cryptocurrencies are largely decentralized, their value is derived from various factors, including supply and demand, production costs, availability on exchanges, competition, governance, and regulations. The value of cryptocurrencies, like the value of everything else that people want, is determined by supply and demand. If demand grows faster than supply, the price rises. For example, if there is a shortage, grain and product prices rise if demand remains constant. Cryptocurrencies follow the same supply and demand principles. When demand exceeds supply, cryptocurrency increases its value. A cryptocurrency's supply method is always known. Each cryptocurrency discloses its token minting and burning plans. Some cryptocurrencies have systems in place to burn old tokens in order to keep the circulating supply from becoming too high and delaying inflation. To burn a token, transfer it to an unrecoverable address on the blockchain. Each cryptocurrency has its own monetary policy. With each new block mined on the network, the Bitcoin supply grows by a predetermined amount. Ethereum pays a set reward for every block mined, but it also compensates for adding uncle blocks in the new block, which increases the blockchain's efficiency. As a result, the supply rise is not as predictable. Some cryptocurrency supplies are totally determined by the project team, which might choose to release additional tokens to the public or burn tokens to regulate the money supply. Demand might rise as a project becomes more well-known or as utility prices rise. Increased acceptance of cryptocurrencies as investments raises demand while effectively restricting circulation supply. Going by what I just explained, you will agree with me that the Pi network is already following these trends. Despite the fact that the Pi network is yet to be in the open market. As we can tell, the acceptance of the Pi coin is yet to be quantified, but the followership is undoubtedly strong. Please don't confuse the two. I will explain. When it comes to followership or community acceptance, Pi network has a massively pioneer base of more than 35 million people actively mining. You can also break this down to the fan base. For instance, Pi Network's official Twitter page has over 1.3 million followers, and the account was created in May 2019. Now that's impressive for any cryptocurrency. If you look at that against the Bitcoin Twitter page that has 5.3 million followers, the page was created in August 2011, or Ethereum, which has 2.6 million followers since 2014. You will agree with me that the Pi network, considering that it is yet to be officially launched outside the Pi network circle, has massive followership that will influence the market price and value. You will have to also agree that, despite the odds, the Pi network is growing fast with new registrations every day. This is a clear indication that both demand and supply are not in doubt. The demand is definitely high. Now let's take a look at what actually determines the price of a cryptocurrency in relation to the Pi network. We will look carefully to see if the Pi network is actually following these steps and what sort of value will it bring in relation to price. As a coin's usefulness improves, so does its demand, which raises the coin's value. This is one of the primary reasons why major cryptocurrencies have gained in value in recent years. The Pi network has developed apps and marketplaces that will accept Pi as a medium of exchange or payment for products and services. As soon as marketplaces begin accepting Pi as a payment medium, demand for the Pi currency will rise, putting a value on the token and commanding a favorable price. I believe that launching the PI Hackathon, which resulted in the development of several DAPPs and marketplaces, was a smart move. Another important factor to consider is the amount of active wallets for a cryptocurrency that can be located on the internet or on the currency's webpage. This is also a consideration in determining if a coin can withstand market downturns. We are all aware that one of the primary requirements for migrating to the Pi network mainnet is the creation of the Pi wallet. Creating a Pi wallet is also a requirement for applying and submitting KYC. At the time of recording, the Pi network had recorded over 1.5 million Pi wallets that had been moved to the mainnet. The Pi network has made yet another great step. Following on from what I said regarding a cryptocurrency's followership, using the Pi network as an example, the bigger the number of takers, the greater the value of a crypto coin. This is because, unlike fiat currency, which is produced in large quantities by national mints, cryptocurrencies are minted in extremely small quantities. This is a crucial component in determining the value of a cryptocurrency. I hope you can now appreciate the number of active pioneers and community members that the Pi network has, which is continually growing. Mining is the process through which new cryptocurrency tokens are created. Mining cryptocurrency entails using a computer to validate the next block on the blockchain. The decentralized network of miners is what makes cryptocurrency possible. In exchange, the protocol generates a reward in the form of cryptocurrency tokens, in addition to any fees paid to the miners by the trading parties. Verifying the blockchain necessitates the use of computing power. To mine cryptocurrency, participants invest in expensive equipment and power. The more competition there is for mining a certain cryptocurrency under a proof-of-work system, such as those employed by Bitcoin and Ethereum, the more difficult it is to mine. This is because miners compete to solve a complex math problem in order to validate a block. As a result, the cost of mining rises as more powerful equipment is required to mine successfully. As mining expenses rise, the value of the cryptocurrency rises as well. Miners will not mine if the value of the money they are mining is inadequate to cover their costs. And, because miners are required to make the blockchain work, the price will have to rise as long as there is demand for utilizing the blockchain. While in the case of the Pi network, miners are required to mine from their mobile phones. The technology in comparing existing consensus algorithms, the process that records transactions into a distributed ledger, this protocol emerges as the leading candidate to enable user-friendly, mobile-first mining, and it is known as the Stellar Consensus Protocol. Despite knowing all the factors that determine the price of a cryptocurrency, the question remains in the mind of many. What will be the price of Pi when it eventually opened to be used by pioneers and non-pioneers? Well, this is my take. I have said it before and I will repeat it again. Following the number of pioneers the Pi network has gained over the period of time, and also the number of community followership and acceptance, then to top it all, it has a ready-to-start marketplaces that will start accepting Pi as mode of payment for goods and services and also as exchange between pioneers. Permit me to add the icing on the cake. Pi network also follows the mathematical Pi equation, which is 3.14. This equation has been with the Pi network since inception. Even the name of the coin is the equation. Not also forget that pioneers who developed and own these marketplaces alongside the pioneers who are willing to pay for whatever goods and services they are interested in, will be the ones to set and agree what price of Pi is suitable for items or services. So, considering all these, I would say that the Pi coin might likely conform with the trend of the mathematical equation of which the name was coined from. That means that, the price of Pi would either be $3.14, $31.40, or $314. Personally, I would clamor for $314 as the starting price for Pi. What do you think? Leave your comment in the comment section if you have any. If you are new, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for alerts. My name is Tony, and this is Basic Knowledge. Until my next video, keep mining.